Hi everyone, my name is Desai. I am from IRE from the branch of CSIT. Today I choose a topic, a talk about listening. Introduction. Listening comes first. Difference between hearing and listening. Definition of listening and listening skills. Importance of listening skills. Types of listening skills. Effective listening. Features of listening. Process of listening. Techniques of listening skills and much more. Listening comes first. The first and foremost communication skill that we learn in our lives is nothing but listening. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Difference between hearing and listening. For hearing, hearing is simply the act of perceiving sound by the ear, but listening is an action where you choose to actively concentrate on what you hear. Hearing occurs with or without constant. In listening, your brain processes the information into knowledge. What is listening? The process of receiving, constructing meaningful form, and responding to spoken or non-verbal messages. To hear something with thoughtful attention. What are listening skills? Listening skills are the way to help you listen something more effectively. Importance of listening skills. They are an attentive listener stimulates better speaking by the way. A good listener learns more than an ordinary listener. A good listener learns to detect prejudices, assumptions, and attitudes. Communication is not complete without effective listening. So, listening is very important. These are the types of listening: discriminative listening, pretense listening, selective listening, and attentive or active listening. Discriminative listening. It involves sight identify the difference between various sounds. It also enables one to differentiate between familiar and unfamiliar language. Active lists and active listening. It is a communication technique used in counseling, training, and conflict resolution. It requires that the listener fully concentrates, understand, respond, and then remember what is being said. Pretense listening. It involves more hearing than listening. It means pretending through facial expressions that one is listening when actually one is not. Selective listening. It involves selecting the desired part of the message and ignoring the undesired part of the message. When we come to the effective listening, effective or active listening is actively absorbing the information given to you by the speaker, showing that you are interested. It can also include providing the speaker with the feedback by asking relevant questions so the speaker knows the message is received. In active listening, it is important to learn to summarize and reflect smoothly without appearing to mimic or repeat back in a robotic fashion. Useful phrases are, as I understood it, what are you saying is, so your point is that. Benefits of effective listening. There are many benefits of effective listening. Here are some of the examples. Enhances productivity. It improves relations. It avoids conflicts. It improves understanding. It improves negotiation skills. It helps you stand out. People will appreciate it. Not only good things, but there are barriers for the effective listening. Psychological barriers, hearing impairments, speaking, thinking rates, environment barriers, especially physical distractions and message overloads. While coming to the attitudinal barriers, prejudices, preoccupation as casual attitudes, and ecocentrism are the barriers of the effective listening. And also, poor listening habits, faking attention, listening only for the facts, avoiding difficult and uninteresting materials. These are the barriers of effective learning. Features of listening. Listening is a mental activity. It improves by consciousness and concentration. It is a skill as it can be improved by experience. Non-verbal communication also helps in listening. Listening stimulates speaking. Listening involves paying close attention to the sound that comes in your way of communication. Process of listening. There are five processes while we are listening. First, we have to receive what the opposite one is saying. Then we have to understand what we have listened. Then we have to remember what they have told. Then we have to evaluate what they have told, and then we have to respond to the matter what they have told, what we have listened. First of all, receiving. It refers to the response caused by sound waves stimulating the sensory receptors of the ear. It is physical response. While coming to the understanding, the main thing is that it is a stage at which you learn what the speaker means, the thought and emotional tone. And while remembering, it is important listening process because it means that as an individual added message to the mind's storage bank. And fourth one is evaluating. It consists of judging the message in some way. Fifth one, the responding. The last one. This stage requires that their receiver complete the process through verbal on or non-verbal feedback because the speaker has no other way to determine if a message has been received. This stage becomes the only overt means by which the sender may determine the degree of success in transmitting the message. Techniques of listening skills. First of all, focus on the key points. Being aware of both verbal and non-verbal messages. Listening with an open mind. Avoid false attention and pretending to listen. Wait for the speaker to pause to ask clarifying question. Be attentive but relaxed. Listening pitfalls. Appearance and delivery. Separating ideas from facts. Interrupting, pretending, distraction, sarcasm. are the listening pitfalls. Be a whole body listener. Brain thinking. You should be a whole body listener. While we listen, we should be very attentive. Not only we should attend by our brain, but also we should attend by our whole body. We should attend what one says, what the speaker says. We have to listen very carefully. Rules of good listening: stop talking, stop thinking, remove distractions, not let your mind wander, do not prejudge, be patient, empathize with the speaker. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity.